Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here with a video for the first time in forever, and in today's video I would like to show you guys my M1 Carbine. I picked up this carbine last summer in August, I believe, at a I don't remember where I picked it up actually, but anyways, I picked it up last summer. Didn't have any wood or a magazine or anything, and I got the magazine locally, got the wood from a good guy on gunboards.com, which is an awesome forum, and if you're interested in milsurps and stuff, you should definitely join it, in my opinion. Without further ado, let's jump directly into the carbine, shall we? The receiver is a November 43 Saginaw steering gear receiver. It is S' G', indicating it was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The barrel is, I think it's a November 43 Inland. I'll pull it down to give you guys some close-ups of it in a bit. The trigger group is quality hardware, however it does retain the 1943 correct features, such as the push-button safety and the magazine catch without the extra arm to hold the M230 round mags. And the stock on it is the stock is Inland, is OI marked, which is SE Overton for Inland. And the handguard, I think, is National Postal Meter because it's got a TN on the inside of it, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Trimble Nurseryland of Rochester, New York for National Postal Meter. The stock does have all the proper cartouches, as you can see right there at the cross cannons, and there is a P under there. I can't really zoom in, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. Here, we'll put the carbine down right here. Stock does not have the M2 fun switch on it. It's got the flat bolt, as you would expect. It does have a Type 2 rear sight. When I obtained it, it had a reproduction Type 1 peep sight on it, but I had this PI marked Type 2, which is Packard for Inland, and the receiver is, as you can see, staked for a Type 2 or Type 3 rear sight, so I put it on there. It does have the Type 1 barrel band, where it screws down on the side as opposed to down here in. Obviously, it's got no bayonet lug. Okay, let's see here. There you go. There is no ammunition in it. However, in the magazine down there, there is some, because I do use this weapon as my home defense weapon, because why not? Here's the rear side. As you can see, it is a bit bent, but it was like that when I got it. But it works, so I'm not too worried about it. Right over here, it did get a bit chewed up, because this rear sight actually was on my my quote-unquote Nada M1, which is a which was a 1022 that had an 18-inch barrel on it. It had the E. Arthur Brown Company conversion set on it. That 22 rifle does still exist. However, I took the Type 2 sight off it, and I put a put that repop Type 1 I mentioned earlier on. As you can see, it's got the push button safety. And of course, there's the trigger, and we'll go around here. The sling might obscure it, but the magazine catch does not have the extra arm on it. Oh, sorry about the noise. Looks like UPS is doing their runs right now. The stock is marked right here AAO, which to my understanding means that this stock was originally on a carbine that was rebuilt at Augusta Arsenal in Augusta, Georgia, which is actually kind of local because I live in Gwinnett County, Georgia. How about that? There's the butt plate. It's got that stupidly big screw on it. And there's the sling. It is an original GI one, but it is a post-war one. I do have a pretty good condition original World War II C-tip sling. However, I prefer not to use it on this because the post-war ones are more common and original C-tips are getting hard to find. As you can see up there underneath the rear sight, there is Saginaw steering gear. I tried to highlight it with orange paint, but it failed. Oh well. And it is a 3.6 million serial number range. You're gonna have to excuse me. The magazine fell down. The ammo I got in there, it's Lake City ammo from the early 50s. Okay. Sorry about the brief pause. I'm putting the rubber cover back on it. Do have some Dutch-made rubber magazine covers. If you have M1s, I definitely recommend getting these because they are definitely worth the money in my opinion. Okay, the oiler is original international silver, and the rear sight is an original inland sight too. Doesn't have any import marks, which leads me to believe that this is a what is referred to as a DCM carbine, which is pretty much just the predecessor to CMP. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the barrel stamps. Okay, don't know how well there we go. Yeah, it says Inland Manufacturing, General Motors 11-43. Actually, wait, correction on the receiver. The receiver is not November 43, it's October 43. As you can see, the finish is quite worn on it, and you can see that the trigger group here is pretty much patina as far as finish goes. But inside it's a very clean rifle and a very solid rifle as well. Yeah, the trigger group, although it is quality hardware, it does have, it is mostly quality hardware. However, it's got an Irwin Pedersen sear in it, which I believe is correct for quality hardware, but I'm not entirely sure. And on the stock here, lastly, it does have some painted on markings. This stock, I believe, is one of the ones that came back from South Korea. There are some painted markings underneath here, but I'm not going to move the sling just to show you guys that. Yeah, I've tried to look at this marking underneath some bright light. However, I was unable to figure out what it is. On the bottom of the pistol grip, though, don't know how well it will show up. Come on, work with me, camera. Come on. There we go. Might not be able to see it all that well, but there is a 185 painted on the bottom of the grip. That's, of course, worn, so that's what leads me to believe it is a rack number or something. There we go, close the bolt. And one last accessory I do have is a reproduction fleece lined case, but that's nothing special. I bought it just because I wanted something to carry my M1 in. Anyways, here is just a quick video of my M1 carbine. Thank you for watching.